Hello, good morning. So this week I will be more than happy to have just maintained the weight from last week. Reason being I've been on a trip, and in a moment we shall see my various sound and image quality recordings from that trip. Let's do that right now. Yep, you saw it right. It's Paris. This place is famous for something. Not really sure what. My feet. Keep finding these Space Invader figurines on the walls everywhere. I'm not sure why. Challenge 1. Damn it, focus. Stupid focus. It says supermarket. Smile. Smile. Good. Egg and cheese in every country. Words of charm. I need to get some pastry since we're here. I mean, there's a couple of things you have to get while in France, and one of them obviously pastry. So I'm going to cheat on the diet once, maybe twice, 3 times. I don't know. Need some pastry. Drool. Okay, so I dodged the pastries. Turns out I was able to skip that, just having a lot of coffee latte. I love coffee, so that's good. Over to something else. Paris is really grey. I thought it would be like very colourful and lively, but everything is just grey and dirty and wet. Honestly, it's like I don't mean to be a sour patch because I don't like travelling, but really, it's just grey. Like, look at where I am. It's just grey everywhere. And the whole of Paris is like this. Everything grey, dirty, everything stinks. And they don't fix anything. It's like Paris is a town full of things that might have been nice if they had fixed it up when it was broken. But everything is just broken and... like the trains that I'm taking a lot of these days. It's like from the 50s, I don't know, 60s maybe. And everything else is also just old and not the kind of charming old. That's not what I'm meaning with old. I mean old as in worn out, broken down, dirty old. Fun. Eat one more cheese on camera. Chinese people don't like cheese. Steakhouses, perfect place for ketogenic diet. Late night philosophy. We're waiting for the bus, and I'm not sure if you ever tried smelling the general landscape in that time of year when the farmers decide, oh, it's time to to put some liquid pig shit all over the place. It's very nice. My wife is liking it. So we were going to this Thai restaurant. Oh man, this is a bad camera. It's just easier to see myself here. We were going to this Thai restaurant. Pretty central Paris here. We got up and we asked some security guards for direction, and then they basically told us there's a lot of Asian people in that area, so it's dangerous to go there. They advised us to either take a cab or just go somewhere else. So we're going somewhere else because of all the Asian people. It's kind of interesting since there was 3 Asian people asking for directions. Public service announcement. There are different levels of spiciness to Asian cuisine. These little bastards hiding there, these red chilies, those are the worst things. You get them in Thai places generally. Stay away from them, they're horrible. I mean, those guys there, that's the ones. I just woke up and discovered that the SOE team featured one of my tutorial videos on their live stream last night. Awesome. Awesome. That's an awesome vacation surprise. Man, I'm getting a lot of subscribers. Not just from that, like, although that helps, but recently with all those videos that, or ever since I did the EverQuest videos, there's been a lot of subscribers. Not sure if anyone else has shout-outed me or whatever it is, but it's a lot. But anyways, okay. There you can see there. Yeah! But I'm in this kind of shitty hotel room here, but I thought I should show you something. Like, they have this they have this awesome toilet. Have a look at this. It's like a portable bathroom. Oh man, I thought that was really funny. Like, everything is just, I want one of these. Just bring it with me. Feet are still cold, like last time we were here. I don't think I've had warm feet since we arrived in Paris. So we're actually supposed to take those buses there. I'm a bit out of breath from walking up from the metro. Exercise needed. Supposed to take those buses there, but it's kind of bad weather, so I'm meeting up with my wife and her friends here. We're back here at the Notre Dame, which is obviously the place where I filmed earlier in the video at night, where I couldn't remember what it was. A boat. So it wasn't the actual fashion fair we were here for. That was my bad. It was the fashion fair. Yes, it wasn't the fashion week. Luckily, I got out of that, so that's why I'm eating them now. That's something like for materials and I don't know, fabrics and gadgets and accessories, I think it's called, that kind of stuff. So that's what it was. So not the fashion week. Thank God I didn't want to go to any of them. So yeah, we get out of that. We were also supposed to go to the what's it called, the Moulin Rouge, but it's very expensive, and the 2 others didn't want to go. So we'll do that next time. I think next time we'll go to France. We'll not go to Paris mainly, but we'll probably land here. So we're probably going to go somewhere with a lot of wine, countryside, and we'll see how that goes. It's another one of the, well, this time it's a penguin, but there's a space monster inside of it. See? There it is. It's hard being on a diet. I hate this diet so much right now. Introduction to nicotine gum. Take 2. How's your throat feeling?
I feel a little spicy. Little spicy. Just a little spicy. It's coming. But if I keep trying, it's coming soon.
Okay.
Now it's not very
Is your
spicy,
stomach hurting?
I feel... Oh, that's coming.
Maybe I should stop chewing now.
No, I want to... Oh.
Maybe you should do this before the coffee next time. So oh my god.
We understand it's on your face.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
No.
Okay. You want something to drink?
Yeah.
He should get a double espresso right now.
Yeah.
No.
Then he's hot.
It's too strong, yes.
Okay.
I can't breathe very well. I feel...
Oh, very French.
Uh-huh.
More onion soup. This is pretty much the only diet cheating I'm doing here. I just love onion soup. There's some bread in it. I'll have to do duck liver, foie gras, something.
后来又一人要给一个5个，然后他送给另外一桌又送了一堆。你想，如果他送5个的话，你这里才6个，基本送一道菜了，现在。
对啊，这才6个。
对呀、他那5个起码要卖的话也得10几个。
你尝一下这土豆。
Look, no cheating. Just a little bit cheating. No fries, I mean. Nicotine gum, take 3.
Oh yeah. This is the third level. This is the third level. Yeah. if we keep trying, you will like this.
Oh my god.
I keep trying. That's all. No. How strong will be? Yeah. So I keep trying.
À la gare, tu peux bouger. Le bourget, la gare, tu peux bouger. Si, il y a une gare de bouger. Il y a une gare de bouger. Après la frontière Aubervilliers.
This is fantastic sausage. This is exactly what it's supposed to be. And even more fantastic cheese. Fun, eat cheese.
When I have a smell cheese.
Try one with the sausage.
Sausage? I think sausage is okay.
And we have to eat them together.
No. I think this is okay.
It's super okay, eat one of each.
I have the nicotine gum.
And spit it out. It's good, right?
I only want to try this.
I have to eat some cheese too. A little bit, just the tip of it.
This is delicious.
It is, yeah.
Yes.
I imagine how good it would be with the cheese.
No.
A little bit.
Try it.
Try? No.
Just the tip of it.
I only want to have a small
piece.
No small piece, no whole pieces.
It's like the 15th cheese you tried this. Maybe this is the lucky one. With sausage.
I only want this one.
Yeah, now you'll learn to eat cheese.
Oh God! Give me one.
It's so delicious though.
I want to swallow it.
I don't understand this. So no cheeses you've eaten so far has been good?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. The sun shows itself for the first time on departure day. I always wondered what it is with the sound systems in planes and in trains. You know how it cracks up, and it's like their mission to make it impossible to understand what they're saying. They also speak as fast as they can, and they have like this special way of speaking. And it's just generally bad speakers, you know. And I can understand that kind of on planes at the very least, since they have to have. There's probably something with the electronics, so they don't interfere with other systems or whatever. But in this airport, there's also that sound. It's like cracks up. You can't hear what they're saying. It like sounds all the time. I don't know why. Why do they do that? How hard is it? In this day and age, speakers is something we know how to do. Okay, so we're doing what we've been doing most of the trip to Paris, standing in line. This time for food, before for check-in, which is, by the way, terribly slow and uninformative. Not sure if it's a EasyJet thing or if it's a French thing, but everything service-wise, except in restaurants. Food is good. Everything service-wise is just super slow and ineffective and uninformative. Like,
The important thing is unnecessarily slow.
Unnecessarily slow, my wife adds. Our luggage was like 4.5 kilos over, and we had to pay 13 euros per extra kilo, so it added up to 50 something or other. What the lady refused to tell us, though, until we actually brought it up ourselves, is that we could pay 35 euros to just add another bag, so we just put our hand luggage in for 35 instead, and saved 22, 23 euros on that. But that kind of service, meh. Anyways, and the security, I can't even begin to describe it. Everything just so slow and ineffective and rude, to be honest. And that goes for any kind of transportation or public services that we've tried to use while we've been here. But now we're headed home, finally. So I'll see you on the bathroom scale. Okay, we just landed in Copenhagen. And I decided to have one more rant. So it's on the topic of boarding passes. Now, in Charles de Gaulle airport, or whatever it's called, where we left, there's like one entry point, and you have to show there's one entry point prior to where you check in. And that is the only entry point to that area. After that, there's no place other than that where you can get in or out of that area. So you have to show your boarding pass, which we had pre-printed. I'm not sure how people who hasn't pre-printed it gets it. Then after that, you have to show your boarding pass and your passport to check in or at the bag drop. which is a story in and of itself. But anyways, so after that, you go through the security, you have to show your boarding pass. Actually, before you go into the security, you go into like this entry point to the security area where you have to show your boarding pass, and then you have to show your boarding pass in the security. Then you go to the plane, and before going out, to the tunnel where you can go and get on the plane, they check your boarding pass. Then you wait in that little tunnel that leads to the plane, which they also have to check your boarding pass, because in the middle of that tunnel, which is like literally 15 meters after the first place they check your boarding pass, there's a woman that decides whether you have to go in the back or the front of the plane, and she has to see your boarding pass. You can't just tell her the number. And then on top of that, there's a guy on the inside of the plane. They also have to see your boarding pass to tell you whether you're in the back or the front of the plane, which obviously you are the right area. My wife is charging me. So I asked that guy, why do we have to show your boarding pass 16 times? He said, well, this promised this last time. I sure as fuck hope so, since there's like one direction to go from there. And I know how numbers work. Anyways, that's it. Now bathroom scale. So, in summary, Paris is a ghetto. That's my honest opinion. The most part, not with the exception of the center, Paris is a ghetto. That's all I saw. Like, I can't remember which station it was. Probably Paris du Nord or something. I don't know. There was actually like submachine gun armed army personnel walking patrols within the like shopping mall / train station that was there. That's very shocking to me as a Scandinavian. I'm sure that's the case. I mean, I've been one of those people, but that's like, that was in Kosovo. That wasn't in a country that is not at war and with itself. So, yeah. Dark, grey, ugly, smelly. But anyways, and the fact that they don't fix stuff there, that just makes everything worse. But I think, obviously, a couple of things. And I'm just doing this on camera here now because we're not going to do the whole other room session today, since I have so much footage already. Bad time of the year to travel, obviously. Not the best. So the whole grayness of the air is probably better in the in the summer. But still, everything else is grey regardless. So and wet. What's the other thing? Obviously, I don't like to travel. That doesn't help. But there was the only thing I really found to be good was there was like 2 places and the people. And by the people, I mean not all the people, but the people that sort of were like how do I put this without it being misinterpreted? The locals. It's not a. Oh man, there's no way to say this that isn't sounding racist. But that's not what I mean, because some of these were not, genetically French. Like the people that wasn't part of like the big city image. I mean, there was like this little one bistro, and there was a small shop that sold the delicious meat. and it was the cleaning lady at our hotel. All these people, different races, but they really made the trip for me, because it was very warm, very welcoming, very friendly, very easy to talk to. Very many people were easy to talk to, especially because of my friend that you saw there on many of the videos. He has no quarrels about just walking up to the nearest person wherever he is and asking for whatever the question it is that he has, which is apparently very normal in China, but is very unusual, at least for a guy in Scandinavia. So we're very reserved people. So yeah, the people that I traveled with and some of the people that we met, especially this bistro man. There was like this one bistro. Food wasn't great, but the owner was just this loud, fat Frenchman with a huge nose, obviously. And we didn't know he was the owner. We thought it was just like a drunk that was sitting there and eating his his lunch. When we came in, I was yelling at everyone, and when we came in there, he and his also fat and big friend, which apparently was one of the chefs, sitting there drinking, eating something. We sat down. They just give us stuff to taste, and none of us speak English, obviously, so they thought it was very fun to communicate with us. And they made some scallops. They gave us that, and he came in. He started talking a lot with my Chinese friend there. So anyway, okay, it's enough of that. So that was the cool part. The bad part is that Paris kind of sucks. Other than that, so we're going to weigh in. I forgot to put out the weight. So let's see how this goes. No, thank God. Okay. It's not much, but it's not up. To be honest, I did avoid, and I didn't, maybe I didn't say this. I did avoid 7.6, so it's a 0.3 less than last week. No. I did avoid all of the pastries. However much the video might have suggested I didn't. But I did cheat a couple of times with, I ate a couple of fries that looked particularly good, and some bread in combination with cheese or onion soup. That's it. That's really all the unhealthy stuff I ate during that week. But too long video. We're not going to do any statistics this week. I will go grab them now, but we'll present them again next week. Too much video this week. See ya.